Hey, thanks for logging on. Leo Quinones, host of the Film Freak Show. Adam Carolla, he's starring in The Hammer. It's opening this Friday. Here's the interview. Check it out.
Yes. Here we go. No movie critics allowed, even though the movie critics have warmed up to The Hammer opening this Friday. Adam, you're into movie critics, Adam Carolla.
I am. I watch the at the movies every weekend. I listen to this show religiously, and I don't know why.
Come on.
I do.
That's funny. I appreciate that. Now that the critics have been good to it, the audience is going to be good to it. Let me tell you some of the theaters that The Hammer's opening. The Laemmle Sunset 5 in West Hollywood, the Playhouse 7 in Pasadena, the AMC 30 in Burbank, and Laemmle Santa Monica 4-plex in Santa Monica on 2nd Street, which is where kind of like the artsy films play. But let me tell you, this is not an artsy film. This is a good film. In studio, Adam Carolla. You're listening to the Film Freak Show live. It's coming out Friday. It's called The Hammer. Little movie, big heart. Before we get into the guts and the moving into the whole thing, did you guys have any renegade filming, no permits? Right.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get it done. Sun's going down. We're not supposed to be here. Set up, shoot, go. Any of those moments?
Yeah. We had a location that we lost, which was shooting inside of a restaurant where they sort of kicked us out of the restaurant. And we ended up getting a taco truck and calling it out into a parking lot and then shooting in front of the taco truck. If you saw the movie, you probably remember the scene. The woman in the taco truck had no idea what was going on. And the dialogue that I have with her is based on an improvisation I was having with her and a miscommunication I was having with her.
Did you put that in later? Or was it?
No, it was just... We must have mic'd up the inside of the taco truck, but she had no idea what was going on or what we were doing. The camera was sort of wide and far away, and it was a long shot. So,
you guys do you have taquitos?
No, no tequila, only sodas.
No, taquitos.
Eh?
Taquitos.
Tequila?
Look, if you said spaghetti, I wouldn't be confused. Taquito.
I do believe The Hammer is the only movie where you'll find a woman from Mexico not know what a taquito is.
I said to the woman, "Hey, can I have a taquito?" And she's like, "Tequila?" And I'm like, "No, taquito." And she's like, "Taquito? No, tequila." And I'm like, "No, a taquito." And she's like, "Huh?" But then I started to think, maybe that's gringo food. Maybe we made that up. Maybe that's like a bell beefer or a chalapa or something, chalupa. You know, maybe it's one of those super white Taco Belly, gringo, offensive foods that we made up that they really don't eat in old Mexico.
Yes.
Because I don't think they eat chalupas over there.
In the movie, there's a guy in the gym, and he knocks the crap out of a punching bag, and the punching bag lands like a ton of bricks on the ground. And then you want to do anything?
Yeah, well, what happens is there's a pro, and he's upstairs, and he's working out, and he's beating on a big heavy bag, and he has his entourage around him, and he beats on it so hard that it actually pulls off the ceiling and lands on the ground with a thud. His whole entourage is going nuts, like, "Hey, champ, you knocked it out." And I'm working as the gym maintenance man, so they call me over to come check it out and fix it.
Yo, hammer! Come on, get your hammer and get up here.
Yeah, that's the same thing that's gonna happen to Taylor.
Hey, wow, what do we got here?
Look in the sky, baby.
Wow. Who hangs a heavy bag with toggle bolts? God damn. I mean, you don't hang a heavy bag with toggle bolts right onto the drywall. You'd lag it into a ceiling joist. A good fart would take this thing down.
Hey, yo, man, you don't know shit about punching power, bitch.
Yeah, but I do know something about toggle bolts. You would use toggle bolts like if you're hanging like a hummingbird feeder, a picture, or a mobile, or like a wind chime or something like that. One of those dream catchers. North American Indians would use these. You drill a pilot hole, and I use 1/2 inch, but some guys use 5/8, and you would fix it. I'm gonna take 5. I'll take 5.
Great comedy. Adam Carolla, the
Yeah,
Hammer.
they were getting PO'd that I was taking away from their victory of knocking the heavy bag down.
Well, I think the smart choice that you made, Adam, and I'm just a moviegoer, I'm not a movie maker, but you stuck with things that you know, carpentry, and you mastered that, the boxing, and you got that, and your love and constant being with Oswaldo.
Ah, yes, the Oz man.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you got to give it to him, too.
Wow, he did a great job in this movie. And knocked this guy on the first round.
Con esos brazos tan flacos, ¿cómo me va a pegar? Hey, Jerry, the best boxer I know, man.
I'm the only boxer you know, but thanks, buddy.
Jerry, va para las Olimpiadas mañana. Alexis Argüello, Nicaragua.
Sendo Álvarez, Nicaragua.
Ricardo Mayorga, Nicaragua.
Nicaragua número 1.
Nicaragua!
You guys sure seem to love Nicaragua, except for the part where you risked your lives not to live there anymore.
Muchachos, es hora de dormir. Vámonos.
All right, one round, then you're going to bed.
Nicaragua! Hey Jerry, it's time to bed, man. Big day tomorrow. Good night, Jerry.
Oh, God. For people who don't know the real Oswaldo, who just see the movie, they go, wow, man, where did you find that guy? Like I was down at Samuel French or something and backed in to Nicaraguan Oswaldo, you know? When we were writing the movie, I always wrote the part and knew the part was supposed to be for Oswaldo. But
You knew his capacities. You knew exactly what his...
all he had to play was himself, and all he had to be was likable, and the audience loves him in this movie.